Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I think I'm a minute late here, a couple minutes late. Good morning. It's all trying to do a few different things at one time today. So, welcome to February 19th. So, hopefully, everyone had a nice Valentine's Day and did something special, even if it was for yourself. So, good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Robert. All right. Sorry, I just got to clean something off my glasses because I can't see my stuff. All right. Yeah. It's cleaning day. Does anybody know? I mean, I think I got something stating that I might be getting a package on the 20th, but then I remembered it's President's Day. And aren't most businesses, like delivery businesses, closed then? All right. Let's see, my stuff's not spread out good enough here today. I got my little skulls here today. This was a hematoid quartz. So it's also known as a fire quartz. So I was really, really, really lucky to get this one. It was somewhere where I shop and get my stones. They were doing a giveaway, and I was really, really lucky to get this guy. It's awesome. He's awesome. All right. So I had to share some of my beauties. We got the rhodonite, we got our carnelian, and I believe this is strawberry quartz. Sometimes the monitor doesn't do so well with color. And this is sphalerite. Sphalerite, I believe. And I forgot what sphalerite is for. But it's a pretty little thing. And of course, I always got I need my clearing stuff with my shungite and selenite. And I go to fairs, people can hold on to these and really get their body cleared out pretty quick. It's really nice. It's very nice, very nice. All right, so we'll stick this one over here. All righty. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Cheryl. Let's see. Did we get to you last time, Cheryl? Colleen. I feel like I'm on the Mickey Mouse Club. Mama. I'm calling out everybody's name. Darla, Peter, Michael, David. No, it's like all right. So, for those of you who do not know and you're new for tuning in, my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual minister, Reiki master teacher, author, and creator of so many things, so many classes. Teach a lot, manuals, tarot cards, you name it, I do it. All right. So, let's get started. I'll bring my cards closer. Feel like I'm catching a cold or something and getting that scratchy throat. Hard to decipher. Is it from snoring or is it from finally getting outside and getting some walks in? All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know today for this week of February 19th, 2023? Oh my goodness, what a great card to start out with. Good morning, Trina. Good fortune. Invite magic in. So I know a couple of people or somebody got this either last week or in the Zodiac horoscopes. And next week I'll probably be releasing the Zodiac horoscopes again. All right. So good fortune. Good things are about to come. Doesn't always necessarily mean money, but it could be even those tax returns that you've been waiting for. Could be that positive opportunity for that job or that house or whatever it is that you were looking for. Could even be relationships, but it could very well be money or maybe winning a case. So this is really cool. Good fortune. But you have to stay positive and you have to invite it in. You know, all these cards that we pull every week and even in personal readings, even what you're told. If you're doing what you should do in life instead of like throwing in the towel, then things open up and things can happen for you. But if you're not taking those steps towards what it is that you desire or bettering your life for yourself in some way, then sometimes these things get missed, or it gets put off to another time, to maybe when you might be able to learn whatever the lesson was you were supposed to learn. So I always tell people there's always that possibility these things won't happen. It does depend on you, because this is your life. It sounds like that TV show. This is your life. You designate the good, bad, or indifferent that happens, or the opportunity, the chances for opportunities, the opportunity for opportunity. So remember that. Got to put one foot forward, one foot in front of the other. All right, yeah. Going back to Christmas now. All right, who else wants to come out and play today? Okay, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know for this week of February 19th, 2023? Lisa, good morning. Hey, Lisa, we're going to be going to see the, what is it? New Ant-Man, Ant and Wasp, or whatever that is. The Micro World or something like that. So we're going to be in Portage checking out the movie today. Seems like a good day. All right. So with the next card we got is Angel of Prayer. We got the yellow and gold stuff going on in case you didn't notice. Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. So if you are stuck, you're not sure which step to take next, ask for signs, but you have to be that willing participant to notice the signs. And it's really, really important when you do notice the signs, because then they like to give you more. And there's like, okay, they're noticing this kind of sign. Maybe we'll throw more animals in front of them as they're walking down the street or driving or whatever. So pay attention to signs. Don't forget Animal Speaks by Ted Andrews is a really awesome book. So, because a lot of times animals and birds and things like that come into your life, giving you these messages as well. Could be a certain song that comes on, and you could just feel that it was meant for you to hear. It was like perfect timing. Maybe you drove down, it took a different route to work or to wherever you were going, and something caught your eye. Maybe a name or a new store popped up you didn't know. I mean, there's messages everywhere, literally everywhere. All right. But it increases the flow and their happiness to help. All right, Spirit. I'm getting a little confused about what cards I want to do today here. I think these need to come out. All right, Spirit. What else does everyone need to know for this week of February 19th, 2023? All right, it's everything I've been saying. You really need to remain positive. Use those positive affirmations to lift your thoughts, energy, and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. So stay away from the negative naysaying or the negative talk, even about yourself or your situation. You know, like, oh, that person's never going to love me. Oh, they're never going to consider me for that job. I'm sure there's more people who are better fit for that job, or you know, it's just so hard to do this and so hard to do that. So start changing that up. Thinking positive and say, you know what, I don't care if there's people who are better suited for the job. For whatever reason, they're going to choose me for that job, or whatever the case may be, whatever situation you're in. Even if there's a lot of applicants for this place you want to live, they're going to take heart. They're going to feel something special that they want to rent it or sell it to me. You know, whatever the case may be, you have to focus on the positive. And I am worthy of love. I deserve love. I'm worthy of love and the love that I choose and desire. So these sort of things, you have to use the positive affirmations, even when you're thinking about someone else. Oh, the wonderful world of change is happening now in my life and this person's life, if their guides, guardians, and angels feel that it is for their highest good. Because you can never pray and involve somebody else if you don't have their permission. So that's also very, very important. Trina, did I say good morning? I'm not sure if I caught you there. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, J.E. and Carla. Awesome. Okay, let's see what else. Divine Circus. Oops. All right, Spirit, what does Divine Circus have to show and tell us? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life this week of February 19th, 2023? The Pixie Peridot, however you want to say it. Now, this is somebody that's, it looks like they're not having very much fun, but it seems like all the emotional releases and things that need to happen, it feels like all the information, the situations are going to be set up ripe for your success. Just taking advantage of that. Be in and around water, even if it's just doing dishes. Do some manifesting or releasing when you're in the shower or bath. In and around water. They're showing me like Devil's Lake right now, so that's like, being up in the mountains, that's near water, especially if you're more of an earthy person, but the water has a lot to do with it, and I just definitely feel that. So let's see what the book has to say. There isn't an original you, the you that has always been and always will be you. No matter how much the outer forms of your body, your work, your lifestyle, your world seems to change, the original, essential you is always there within, unique, precious, and just as you were created to be. So I'm going to read a little further because I think we need a little more information. Within you is an intelligence that helps you adapt to various life circumstances and situations. You might do this consciously or unconsciously, but the point of any type of adaptation is survival. The Pixie Period card brings you a message. There is more meant for you in this life than merely surviving. You are actually meant to thrive. The oracle reminds you that you thrive most fully, abundantly, and deliciously when you are just you, not the version of you that another may prefer, nor the one that helps you fit into the crowd, but just you, as you have always been. Even if that doesn't seem like enough for some people, it is more than enough for you to have the life that you deserve, that would bring you the most peace, happiness, and love. So that's a nice little passage. I love it. So if you feel like you need some releasing, because it feels like there's some situations, maybe them being called back, life is full of crap for sure. And it will always get thrown at you, especially if it knows it weakens you in some way. Like, I'm going to use this as an example because it's a perfect example. How many times have people said, but I'll quit smoking or I'll quit drinking or I'll stop doing this when things calm down. Right now, I'm just too stressed. You know how much BS that is, right? Life is never going to calm down. You're never going to have less stress. And I hate to say never because that's being a naysayer, but don't wait for that, because if the universe or the dark ones, the negative energy sees that it can ensnare you in its little trap by saying, okay, if we just keep throwing boomerangs into this purple person's life, well, we can keep them right where we want them in the dark, dense energy. And how are you going to rise above if you keep fueling and feeding that energy? So you have to be stronger than it is and just say, nope, back, dark energy. You don't have a place here for me. I am going to do what I need to do to be better, and screw you. I mean, sometimes you just have to do that. I quit smoking in the middle of the worst move of my entire life because Spirit told me if I didn't, I was going to die. I know it. I could feel it. I could feel what it was doing to my body. So I moved in, turned out with an alcoholic, and I didn't really realize that she was one until I got my entire apartment emptied. And then the real her came out. When I asked her to please not behave that way around my mother, she got mad and she says, all right, changed my mind. You can move back out now. Took me 3 months to move in. I have a lot of stuff. So, yep, and that's probably the reason I ended up having back surgery, neck surgery. But there's reasons behind me wanting to move and all this other fun stuff in the first place. That was the universe telling me you just have to stand up for what you believe and what you want and stop letting people dictate your life for you and, take care of business. See all you had to go through to try to walk away from a situation instead of facing it head on. That was my major lesson in life. And through all that, and having to turn around and move back after she stole all my money from me too, besides, I still quit smoking. So I don't ever want to hear that excuse from anybody. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. Amidst the most bull crap ever, So just had to tell that story. It's an important one. All right. So clear out, do your best meditating, maybe problem solving. Either water may be a really good thing for you, but you also notice we got land and water here. I just really feel that there's a lot more to this card than what you think, because it feels like you are just not being your full potential self. Maybe there's bad habits you need to stop. Maybe it's bad people you got to stop being around. Maybe that job is just not serving your higher good anymore. And maybe you just got to put more fuel under your butt to achieve your desires or whatever those goals and desires may be. Okay. Woo! Now that I got all that out. All right. Yeah. Yep. That's right. And Kayla says, and then after that move, that crazy, crazy move, which actually there was so many more horrifying things that happened because of all of it. Then I'm being called on my way saying, your granddaughter's being born. You have to get to the hospital. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like 2 hours away moving. So right after all that, at least getting some stuff into storage and stuff, I had to swing by the hospital before we even got to put anything away to greet little Luna. Yeah. So that was fun. All right. So let's see if I miss anything back here. I'm scrolling back. Hello, Pua Gupta. Good morning. Reyes awesome. Reyes awesome. Good morning. Let's see. Anyone? Deban. Good morning. Welcome. All right. So let's see what other messages we got. All right. It's telling me I can't post messages to some destinations, and that's probably, I have this on LinkedIn also, so some people get a chance to see what I do on LinkedIn. I'm like, oh, why not spread out my wings a little? So it hasn't been on Spiritual Insights because I can only do this on 3 sites at a time. So I had to choose. It's like our life. We have to choose. All right. All right, Spirit, what else we have today? I'm going to start pulling out some new cards here pretty soon, too. What else does Spirit want to share with us? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? February 19th, 2023. Love spam, loves the call all day long. You guys get an overwhelming amount of spam calls because, oh my God, it's non-stop. Okay. So we got good news, summer solstice, radiance. So your life is about to heat up, and I'm dreamed of ways. I'm telling you, if you put your creative foot forward, you are going to see the wonderful things that are going to happen. I really feel it's important to feel good about yourself, feel good about your doing, feel good about where you're heading so that it opens more doors more quickly for you. And just keep asking for the signs and keep thanking Spirit when they give you direction, because it's important to acknowledge. That's what I can say on that one. Let's see. Moon cycles. What do we have for the moon? What does the moon have to share with us this week of February 19th, 2023? What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? Interesting. And a new romantic cycle begins. I don't know if anybody has been experiencing any of that, because this is still the month where that energy is still around. So a new romantic cycle begins, whether it's maybe a healing of an old relationship, new relationships, or the energy. Not always that things definitely happen, but you have to put that right energy out there. You have to call it forth. So what energy are you putting out there? Is it for a love of life itself, a new love, a healing of love, or maybe finally upping your game in your current relationship because maybe just life's been too busy, too cold, nobody wanting to really get romantic? Maybe it takes counseling sessions. So whatever it takes, it feels like romance is in the air. It's taking a step forward here. All right. I'm going to do at least one tarot here. So, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of February 19th, 2023? What's the best card for everyone? All right. Okay. So this is still kind of going hand in hand with everything else. We got the liberation card. So that means you're being freed from some circumstance, relationship, situation, whatever the case may be. It's time to open the doors to whatever new would like to come to you. And you're being freed from an old situation. A lot of times when this happens, people look at things as being negative or something bad has happened. But let's say you wouldn't have looked for that new job had you not lost the old one, right? Maybe who had time? Were you not even available to be available for interviews, or to even notice that where you even had time to read the newspaper to see it was there, or look around online or whatever? So if the liberation did not happen, you wouldn't be able to take advantage of the new also. So sometimes negative things have positive things to them when they happen. All right. You could be being freed from a habit. Maybe finally gain strength to kick the habit. Or, leaving love situations. Maybe a bad car has freed itself from your life or something. I mean, there's all sorts of things that liberation can be connected to. Right. I pulled out Isis today. We're going to do a little Isis. There's a new full moon, February 20th. Just a reminder. Oh, I'm looking to see if it's even reflects on President's Day. See, I got to get a better calendar over here. All right, it's a new moon, not full moon, new moon. So the new moon is when you would start focusing and doing rituals for the things you would like to bring into your life. And that's when you light those white candles, or the candle that is coinciding with that moon, that month, or what have you. So start focusing. You can light one of those little tea lights every night until the full moon and on full moon. And usually that really greatly helps to bring your manifestations to the forefront and into your life. That's really cool. Let's see. Spam calls are out of control. Dreamweaver says you can get up to almost 20 a day. Yep. There's that number 20 again. And then the new moon comes on the February 20th. Colleen says, I'm getting answers to some dreams I've had recently. That's cool. Cool. And that's with RoboBlock. Yeah, they're still getting through. It's a super moon. Wait a minute, Mom. I mean, this is a 2023 calendar I'm looking at. It is still February, right? Must be a super new moon. And the 21st is Mardi Gras. I'll check that out. And then the next day, Wednesday, is Ash Wednesday. My goodness, we got a lot going on this week. And then we got their Bounced Rock release party. Yay! And yeah, it's an interesting week indeed. Okay. So that's right, didn't pull a card yet. Bryce's spirit. What's best gonna help everyone? Okay. This is the card I pulled. You know, I swear to God, is this the same card I pulled last time? Her energy is still here. The golden dawn knocking on the door. Things to be created. Things to be adored. I feel like I need to rhyme. Must be Simon's here. Wow. I'm just looking at that picture. I like to read what I get from the picture first. I'm getting the message. You have to wear the crown of what it is you desire. Who do you wish to be? And start being that person. It is like there is no time to waste. I believe you have from now until March to get started on that in order for the right doors to open for you. So that is the message I'm getting with that card for you. So let's see what it says. The Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path, of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So a lot of you want to do some healing work, CNA work, stuff like that. Or maybe you are just somebody who is an assistant in a hospital, a doctor's office, or maybe you are a counselor, a coach. Yeah, all kinds of things. People who had to go for physical therapy. I mean, there are people that you just talk to in your world, and sometimes your words finally just hit that right note, and it's exactly what they needed to hear at the right time. But it feels like you are a part of being inspiration because you've received inspiration. You know how hard it is. We all know the road. We know the rough road. But there's also that smoother one when you keep focused. All right, I leave that with you. All righty. I haven't played with these in a while. So Rumi, and then we'll go on to the stone of the day of the week for Rumi's spirit. What does Rumi have to share? Oh my goodness! Look at the colors: yellow and orange. Except for this one, even the oranges stand out in here too. We got the sun, and we got it here too. The yellow things are golden. They can be. The energy is ripe for your success. Now it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. Romance, and we had the romances in the air. What is it that I say every week? You can't make this shit up. They're all coinciding with each other. So we have that you make or break your life as you wish it to be. So make sure you aim positively. All right. The lover and the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Oh, how you have been burned before, abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed. Cast aside, suffering at the hands of an unworthy lover. Can the great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush? Will bitter expectations keep your heart locked away behind a mean-spirited gate? Something needs to change within you so that you can receive. It may simply be that you say yes. What did I say? Something has to change. The Pixie Period, the Liberation card, the affirmations, angels of prayer. Oh my goodness, it's all right here. Oh, everything rhymes. You notice that? So, be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in your world. What do you want to attract to yourself? Because if you're broken, you're going to attract brokenness. So try to put your chin up, work on what needs to be worked on, and then get somebody who is worthy of you. Somebody who's on the same page as you, at least has the same thoughts and ambitions and that sort of thing. But anyway, even the world itself shows you more when you choose to be more. So even it's just the universal love. Check it out. All right. Hope that's been of some help. All right. Spirit. Oh, we forgot the romantic card of the week. We have a romantic card. Like it seems like we're really in the throes of romance right here, right now. Anyway. La 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 la. This new moon in Pisces is as close to the earth as it gets. Very strong indeed. The sun and the moon are perfectly aligned. And you know what I just found out on the Weather Channel? You know, they had those little things that are happening around the world you could check up on. That Saturn now has, I think they said, 92 moons. They just discovered like 12 new moons on Saturn. It's like, holy crap. I don't know, man. That would be a bright planet at night. I wonder if they all come and go at the same time. It's interesting. So there's lots of weird changes going on in the world for sure, and I'm sure we're all seeing it. And Carla says, friend, have to get going. Thank you. We'll talk to you later. Okay. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for joining us. It's been a long time since I've seen you. All right. The romantic card. Make the effort. This is not what we've been saying. Affirmations. The pixie period. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You know the answer. Change is not easy. We all know this. We've all been there and done that. You know, unless you're like 10 years old, we've all been there and done that. I mean, weird things started for me at a really early age too. So make the steps that give you the greatest love, joy, and happiness in your life. Walk away from things you need to walk away from. Walk towards the things, even if it's scary, you need to take the chance. That's what this card's saying. Okay. La la. Alrighty. There we have it. Now we're going to go ahead and pick a stone. A stone and a trinket. We're skipping Sufi today, as it comes up in a personal reading. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know? Give me a trinket for everyone for this week of February 19th, 2023. I picked the card. The card is in there for repair, but it's a travel card, so some of you may be traveling. You are the light. If you can't do it, no one can. You might have to be the light for other people as well, but you have the light within you. You have the power to make this happen. And it's even stronger now. The ability for you to make those changes is stronger right now. Now, if I can get this to shut off. There it is. All right. Now let's find out what the stone is for the week. What is the best stone, best help everyone in their path in life? Bring them to the highest good, happiness, manifestations. You know, even my bird knows it's spring. She's old. She shouldn't even be having eggs, and she's been making love to that cage like you would not believe. So love is definitely in the air. Ooh, okay, we have appetite. Appetite is actually really good for us if you're trying to lose weight as well. But appetite is a healing and calming stone. Is the most beautiful blue I've ever seen. It's really gorgeous. All right, let's see what this says. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. It's important, the things we go through, it's not because the universe or God hates us. It's because we've been put here to learn certain things. So for Pete's sakes, you want the lesson to stop. Learn it. I say that to a lot of people. Do you not see what's happening? So try to figure out the lesson in the crap that's happening and work around it. And appetite will also help you through with that. To see things in a better light, find the positive things that can happen out of negative situations, like these liberation cards and things like that. Because things tend to get ugly before they get better, unfortunately, sometimes. So let's see what Google has to say. Ariana, no more eggs. You're too old. I always get mad at her when she does it because she depletes herself of calcium, because this girl can lay eggs every week. She's definitely gun-ho. All right. Angela sent it. Okay. Here we go. What is the metaphysical properties of appetite?
According to Fire Mountain Gems, appetite metaphysical properties. It is said that wearing appetite will enhance focus, clarity for concentration, intellect, acceptance, and unconditional love.
Wow. Can't really get better than that. The stone is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to see if they have a picture of appetite here. Well, that's some of it, but not really all of it. Natural blue appetite. It's a really beautiful blue, and when you get it really deep, but when it shines in the sun, it'll shine like that color blue. It's really pretty. So just got to show you that. All right. Wow. Oh, time to hit the like. Yes, time to hit that like, share, and notification bell. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We love subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers so I can get paid for doing this. So that's why we depend on your donations, and I had forgotten to do that. So let me put that up there. It's scrolling through along the bottom, the many ways to donate, because we're going to move on to the part of the show where you can get a free card reading. If you donate, you get entered into the contest to win at the end of the month, which is next week. And you also will get like 3 cards or more, depending on your donation. So otherwise, if I can get to you after the donators, then you get like a quick card pull. So stay tuned. And at this point, I'd like you to post your questions. If you donate it, you have to let me know. And some of you may need to let me know what app you use to donate. Ariana. And I got her covered. She has been nonstop all day today. Whew. Just a happy little bird. She says, I don't care what the temperature is outside. I can feel spring is coming. I know it. You can't fool me. See? It's this nature knows. Okay. She's taking advantage of it. Right now, I'd be like, knock it off. Is that the right deck? No. All right. My one deck is MIA. Give me a minute while you're posting your questions. Okay. Yep, it is. Just somewhere. Don't know where it is. Don't know where it is. Alrighty. I'm just having a time of it this morning here. Where did I put all my cards? If you have a preference of which card you would like me to pull for you, you can also state that as well. All right, Ariana, that's enough. Yep, you little horny bird. I had to put her in a darker room, maybe, huh? Okay, let's see what we have here. Angela. Yep, I seen. I was going through my phone. I'm gonna write you down here. Don't want to miss a donation. Chance to win. Chance to win prizes. Chance to win readings. Okay. And this is. Oops. Angela. All right. And Cheryl. All right. Give me one more minute here. 3 minutes. These guys are away. Call for water. I will give you water. All right. So, question. La 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 la, Angela. Journal reading, please. All right. So, journal reading for Angela. All right, Spirit, what does Angela need to know? Angela Steiner. Whoa. Okay. That's too many. What does she need to know, especially for this week or at least until the end of the month? What's the best information that she needs to work on or what she needs to know? So we have Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So you do have someone who is thinking about you. And I don't know if it's people just trying to cheer you on or give you some hope and inspiration, or if it's a special someone who may be thinking of you. So let's see if we can find out a little more. All right, Spirit. For Angela, what else does Angela need to know here? We got the patience, please. Here's that color again. What you're asking for is coming about, but have patience as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So there's certain things that you would like, but even if it's being involved or wanting to be involved with somebody else, it could be that maybe they're still in a relationship or maybe they're not quite done with it. Maybe they're going through a healing process. Maybe they don't live nearby yet. It's just don't jump the gun because you want it to go right. So maybe you even haven't met, this person yet. And the right situation needs to come forth so you meet them under the right circumstances as well. So just hang in there. Things are happening and shifting. And here we're going to give you some Sufi. I could not say it to save my life last week. Sufi cards. What Sufi card needs to come out for Angela? Fine wine. I like the way they spelled the wine. It's like a wine herb. The fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So again, it's kind of like focusing on it. But don't forget, we need the positive affirmations and the positive focus on that. So things can come into being and you're just feeding it a little more energy so it can come into being. Not that you may still not have to wait, but you want to make sure that it doesn't miss that turn. Yeah. We're going to pick a trinket for Angela. Oh, you got the magic 8-ball. So there's a lot of magic happening behind the scenes, and you definitely make or create your life the way you want to. So really be very extra careful about your thoughts. Where are your thoughts going right now? and how you're manifesting things. What wording are you using? You are in creation mode right now because that definitely it's the 8 itself of creation that means something here. And we'll pull a romance card for you. I know this is usually something that is on a lot of people's minds. Romance for Angela, especially. This it's gonna be like a slow coming. You may have to be this person's friend first, possibly. So getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So maybe that you just really have to take it slow right now, and then you guys are making sure you're the right one instead of saying, "Hey, you can't say you didn't know that about me." And then you actually got 2 cards in this one. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And I don't know, it's not, well, yeah, it can be. I was going to say it's not always your parents, but if you heal something that's happened within the family unit, or maybe somebody really made you feel misguided or bad about yourself, even if you've done bad things, I mean, there's healing on all levels all the time. These bad things happen so we can learn from them. And once we learn from them, then they should be able to be put on the shelf and you should be able to move forward. So I hope that has been some help for you, my dear. And we have next. And la 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 la. Cheryl. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Colleen, need to go early. We'll review later. Thank you for a good session. Thank you. Cool, Angela. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, it is interesting. One never knows what's going to happen, I tell you. All right, so after Cheryl, if someone else doesn't donate, it will be Kayla. All right, so for Cheryl, general card pull and trinket. All right. For Cheryl Spirit, what does Cheryl need to know, especially for this week or from now until the end of the month? What's best going to help Cheryl in her path in life? You have Angel of Guidance. And notice, I'm just going to keep pointing out the color. I mean, these cards come in all kinds of colors. Renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So you're going to be guided, or you're going to see the opening or the chance. Maybe it's something you put down for a while or you weren't thinking about, and all of a sudden you have like that aha moment. This is kind of like something I'm getting for you, because I'm like, oh, yeah, wow, I forgot about that, or I gave up on that ever happening. So it could be something like that, but you are going to be getting some extra guidance of what way you need to go, maybe a new project you need to get involved in, which way you have to go next, what attitude needs to be to come through to make it through certain situations or build the new ones. Those are kind of words are giving me for that. All right. All right, Spirit. What else does Cheryl need to know? Cheryl Gibato. What's best going to help Cheryl in her path in life for these next week or two? Okay. Summer plans here. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. And it's not far away. I am getting like the month of June, so it would be very early summer. So whatever plans that you're working on, it's going to take some time to get a little momentum going. But it also takes, give me the word brush. What's this for? Get the brush of fate. You have to fine tune some things. Everything's not quite ready to take hold yet. Not sure what that's all about. That's very interesting. But summertime. I gotta stop that. I keep showing my age that way. All right. Well, the card here. Rachel, would you like a romance card or just a like a regular tarot? I'm pulling another angel card for you now, though, but just want to know which deck I should do, or that, or maybe Sufi. All right, Spirit. Woo. So moving forward on something here, get ready for positive change. Positive things are happening. And have you seen the Golden Compass? The bear, oh, I forgot what his name was, but he was really cool. So you'll be able to charge forward, and you really got to just stick to it and don't give up on it, because it feels like it's just going to take a little time before it really fine tunes itself. Okay. And well, okay. Yep, let's do that. Soupy and a trinket. All right, Spirit. What else does Cheryl Gibato need to know? Oh, such a pretty picture. Live in the moment. When you are looking for, what you are looking for is with you. Wait, what? You are looking for is with you. Okay. So you already have what it takes. It's just that you have to bring it out. Maybe you have to hone it. Maybe you have to work on it yourself. Maybe you got to take a class. Maybe some sort of attitude adjustment. Not really sure. And another one wanted to come out in this deck. It's willpower. Improve your willpower to release your stress levels. So obviously you got some stressful things going on, and it might be creating a little bit of a block or slowing things down. But when you feel free and you start creating whatever this new thing it is, it's going to really be wonderful. So let's see with trinket. Trinket, please. A trinket for Cheryl Gibato. What does Cheryl need to know? All right. All right, I got two trinkets for you. First one I'm going to cover is the black feather. Now, black feather happens to be my guide's name, one of my guide's names. But for you, I get that all things are not seen yet, or all things aren't even foreseen yet. So there's some things that are still hidden beneath the surface. They haven't come about yet. In the month of March, they're going to become more clear to you. And I got the blue cap. The blue cap means drinking a lot more water, maybe even doing a detox or a flush of some sort. It's almost like you have to get your whole body in gear to actually start to think more clearly, feel better, and make things more visible. Don't know why I'm giving those words, but for some reason, drinking more water is just going to give your body more flexibility, more visibility. Very interesting. So I hope that's helped you, my dear. And thank you. Thank you for your donation. All right. All right. For Kayla. All right. Also, all right. So which one are we here? You about the car? Also, will it be close to where I live? All right. So let's go back to this one. Will I buy a good car soon, please? And will it be nearby? Kayla. All right, we're going to use some tarot here. All right, Spirit. Poor Kayla. She's going to get a car soon, a good car, somewhere close by. I'm getting that it's going to be darker in color and maybe like a maroon. And it does feel like it's a car, possibly a smaller car. And I pulled out the mother card. Really? All right. So, interesting. So, does your other mother, or maybe me, maybe we will come across it? I'm not really sure. Or maybe something that you're doing as being a mother, and that's how you come across it. I'm just trying to figure out what that exactly means. Or you'll buy it from another mother who understands. Is this going to be close? I'm not sure, but the word Jefferson came to me. So it could be in the town of Jefferson. Interesting. I got the mother, the father, and the friendship card. So it seems like it may be coming from your inner circle. I feel something here. So maybe when I go and do a fair or something, maybe I find out or hear about somebody who's selling their car. I'm not sure, but I think between your inner circle might be how you come across it. Interesting. Whew. It's going to be hard to get in through my head, but you never know. I might see one. Maybe me and your dad and yourself need to make some posts about it. This way it reaches your friends and we reach our friends. So it could be social media, but through that. So that's the best I can say, dear. You got a lot out of that one, actually. So you've got, like I said, I just see a smaller car. Dark. It's dark colored. Suitable for your needs, I guess. Man, I can't see how a car would be totally suitable for your needs with 3 kids, but that's what they're saying. Get you from point A to point B. It doesn't feel like it's going to be anything like spectacular like you probably want. You're just going to have to wait till you don't have kids to be able to get something like that. Or maybe in that good relationship where it's a team effort to afford a really nice car. Because it's hard to get anything really nice for, the money that you have. Especially these days. It's these days it's really all messed up. So I hope that has helped, my dear. So sorry, need to go early. That's all right. It's not early anymore. You're welcome, Cheryl. Thank you, Mama. Love you. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. We really depend on all that from all of you. Any positive comments in the comments section so other people know that you're really here, you're really paying attention, and that you like the show and that they should join too. That really helps me, and it helps me to help you so I can keep going here. All right. Much love and light to you all. I hope this has been of some help. And till next time, make sure you focus on all those wonderful things that you'd like to have in your life and the wonderful experiences and the energy and who you want and wish to be in your life. Focus on that, especially with this new moon. Don't forget, if you want to do rituals, light one of those tea lights every single day with your stating your manifestations, and always word it in a positive way. Just focus on the positive. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.